Where is Lord Brigandon? I said I was to discuss matters with him.
For a few weeks he will be gone, and during that time I will take over his job. I strongly hope you don't mind that.
I don't, but I do mind the fact that you could have told me he would be gone for a long amount of time. Now I won't have any communication whatsoever to know the information he was to tell me.
Well, I apologize then. Anyways, Merrick, I would like to talk about a few things that is vital.
I hope this is worth my time.
Must I remind you, even though your general isn't here, I deserve the same amount of respect as him. Talk and treat me as if I were Lionel. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Athelos, out in. Lock the doors, make sure no one is near this room.
So, I guess this information that you were about to tell me is so vital no one else has to hear about it?
You're partially correct. As second commander of this court, it's necessary for you to know about this, but if anyone knows about this, they could use it to their advantage and possibly start a war.
Well, that's extreme.
Yes, it is. But listen up, because I am not repeating this. After the Great War, only so many wyverns survived, but not a great amount. The High Lords decided to keep the citizens safe by feeding lies, that all wyverns were gone, and none shall rise again.
Yes, I know all of that. I'm not 6. Get to the point.
Every horse in this family contains a small amount of blood from the wyverns. It's another drop of powerful magic to the bloodline. Power and magic varies between shape-shifting, telepathy, and so on. But every 7 generations in where a bloodline has some sort of blood or DNA from their ancestors, they may as well have all the magic from the wyverns.
Are you serious right now? You're telling me basic information that everyone knows and consider it deadly? What am I to you, a child?
Just shut it, Merrick. You start going down the wrong path.
Then just tell me what I need to know, and we will have no argument. It's that simple.
I think that Tamaki has the full power of a wyvern, making him so close to one and making him deadly and dangerous if he isn't trained properly.
You think, or you know?
I'm not absolutely sure, but it's a high chance. He does, however, have noticeable signs of having full wyvern blood, powerful magic, mental shields at all times, high temper.
Please tell me you're kidding right now.
Unfortunately, I am not. During his magic training, I did notice that he performed beyond the limitations of his father's bloodline. Enough proof he may be a threat to the continent.
Is Lionel aware in some sort of way of your crappy theory?
What do you think? Of course not. Even though I'm hand of the king, I keep many things from the king. If he had any suspicion about my predictions, he would slaughter his son's throat without hesitation.
He's against ancient creatures that much, even though he carries their blood?
Now you know why I pulled you in. Don't tell anyone about this, or negative effects will happen, I promise you that.
It's so hot. I can't take the heat anymore.
Just stop complaining. It's not even spring yet. How do you expect to work in the court in the future if you complain about every single detail?
I just face the fact I'm never going to live up to the expectations of being in the court.
Fair enough. But still, even as a son of a High Lord and King, it's still required in order to keep your title as Prince, even if you don't live up to the expectations.
And what if I don't want to keep my title? What if I don't want to be sitting in a chamber, reading books all day, but instead being outside and exploring beyond my current limitations?
I definitely don't think you would be able to go beyond your limitations. I would even bet good money that you and Wookiee wouldn't argue for a week.
It's a possible chance. He and I just don't need to be.
Arguing assholes? Yeah, good luck with that.
Wish you good luck with your hunting. I surely hope you come back.
Wait, where are you going? Oh, screw this. This isn't worth my time.
Whoops.
And yet again, I must remind you another time. This is why you don't use your magic inside a foreign manor.
Doesn't matter. It's just a stupid vase, and I'm still practicing.
Yes, it does matter. Misusing your power can lead to danger and destruction. From now on, you don't touch your magic unless it's necessary. Understood?
Hey, Mary? Where's Alan? I haven't seen him around lately.
No one has.
That's because he was abducted by aliens. Isn't it obvious?
Wookiee aliens don't exist. And how the heck is it obvious?
Everyone has always told me that the big slimy monster who goes by the name of Grendel was fantasy, but 2 years ago he turned real. That's enough proof that stories and books and writings become real if you believe in them.
Beasts like that are real, but Grendel isn't. He's a children's book. Never was real and never will.
Okay, both of you, that's enough. Wookie, get out of the room and do something useful.
Like what?
Just go.
What is it? I've got a feeling you're going to tell me something I'm not going to like.
Alan hasn't been seen by anyone for days. Last time he was spotted was in Fall Woods. The majority of lords think he might be lost. But a horse like Alan wouldn't just get lost and disappear.
Fall Woods. Me and my brother were there just an hour ago. I left him so he can hunt something.
Whoever enters Fall Woods have a very high chance of not making it out. Unspeakable things happen in those woods. If Tamaki hasn't returned yet, then I would highly advise you start looking for him if you'd like to risk your life.
Nothing happened while I was there with him. He'll come back for sure. He's probably still looking for food. I don't need to worry.